let's look at some historical evidence. It's good to look at scripture, but it's also good to sometimes look at historical evidences. So the first one we got is, and you might want to take a screenshot of this because I like to provide the full source when I quote something. So I'm not going to read that whole thing. You see it on the screen. So take a screenshot if you want to look it up and verify this for yourself. Quote, Solomon Zeitlin believes that the Jews did not begin calculating their days from evening to evening until the post-exilic period, that being after the Babylonian captivity. That's what we're talking about here. When they began to use the lunar solar calendar. So here's some questions we need to think about with that. Aren't there verses about coming out of Babylon? If we do an evening start to a day, are we practicing Babylonian tradition? What do you think, brother?
I would say yes.
I would say yes,
Absolutely.
according to that historical quote, where Abba calls us to get out of Babylon, quick, fast, and in a hurry, as often as we can. All right, so historical evidence number 2. You want to read the top part, brother? Just a quote.
In order to assure against profanation of the Sabbath, the Jews added the late Friday afternoon hours to the Sabbath.
And so this quote comes from, and I own this book personally, so I can hold it up and show you. I don't have it with me, but it's in my collection of books. So it's from The Jewish Festivals, A Guide to Their History and Observance by Chaim Schwartz. And it's on page 13 in the Sabbath in its development chapter. So question about that. Who gave the Jews authority to change Yah's Sabbath? We always ask who gave the Catholic Church authority to change it to Sunday, but nobody ever asked this question because the Jews have monkeyed with Sabbath as well.